Hi, I'm Paul Clark from Red Moon Software. Today I'm going to demo to you Task Manager Lite for JIRA Cloud. Task Manager Lite allows you to either manually or automatically create issues based on a template. These issues can be subtasks, epic issues, or linked issues. As well as this plugin, we also have Task Manager. This is a more complex but more feature-rich version of Task Manager. So Task Manager Lite, sorry. So if Task Manager Lite doesn't provide the functionality for you, then maybe have a look at Task Manager. We also have Transition Manager. This does only automatic creation of epic issues, linked issues, and subtasks, but it also allows you to update an issue based on a transition, and it also allows you to transition other issues when a particular issue is transitioned. To start with, we'll create some templates. If you come into a particular project, go to Add-ons, and then select STM Lite Templates. Here, click on the plus symbol. So we'll just call this test. We create two issues. Now, here we have a squiggly summary. That means copy that field summary from the parent. So for the first one, I want to call it develop. Second one, test. We have limited fields we can set here. You can also have due date, but this isn't currently showing because it's not on the creation screen of this project. Any fields that are not on the creation screen can't be copied. If you look down here, we have a copy from parent, due dates disabled, so is original estimate. Both of those fields are not on the create summary, so the create screen for this project. If they are, then these will be enabled, and I will see the field up here as well. We can assign a reporter. Assignee. You can set the issue type that we want to create. You can set the priority, say that the development is the highest priority, but test is only high. We can copy fields, say I want to copy all the components from this project, from this issue to the sub-issues that I create. Yeah, the number of copy fields here don't include custom fields or the things like epic links and prints. For that, you need to go to Task Manager, the full version. And likewise, for defining more fields for each issue, you need to go up to the next version for that. Now, if we go into an issue, we can manually create the issues that were defined in that template that we've just done. So I come in here, I can have create bulk epic issues, create bulk linked issues, and create bulk subtasks. I'll just use subtasks for this. The other two are the same, except for linked issues has the linked type as well. So at the moment I have don't use a template as the template to create. This allows me, if I like, just to create one-off templates. So I can add in 1 and 2, and if I did that, it would create 2 issues with a summary with 1 and 2 in them. The other option is to select the template that is created. It populates that into here and populates in the copy fields. I have to select the issue type. This is a subtask, and I only have one type of subtask, so there is nothing for me to select here. And if I then click on Create Issues, you'll see that they automatically appear here. The first one being assigned to me. So it's all reasonably straightforward. If you want to create templates automatically, then you need to use an executor. Executors can be found just below templates, so just above templates within the project menu. When you specify an executor, it is for a particular project. So if you want the same executor across multiple projects, then you have to define them multiple times. Okay, say I want to go from backlog to in progress. This name is just something that's descriptive and that will allow people to understand it without having to come in and edit the executor. You have enabled a disabled executor will not run. So as long as it's enabled, it will always try to run. You have the execution of the during transition to either be on create issue or on transition. So for on create issue, it means that when an issue is created, then we will create this template. On transition allows you to say when I'm transitioning between two different statuses or to a particular status. For this example, in progress means that if I transition from backlog to in progress, then it will happen. If I go from in progress to in progress, then it will also create the template. So sometimes it's good just to tie it down as much as possible so you don't accidentally create the wrong issues. When I'm creating the issues, I can specify if it wants to be epic issues, linked issues, or subtasks. The template I want to use, and the default issue type. So for this, I want a subtask. You can also specify some conditions to say what the issue type is. So I'm just going to say this is an epic, and also you can specify the current user. So what I'm saying here is if I'm transitioning from backlog to in progress and the current issue is an epic and it's me that is doing it, then I want to create subtasks using the template develop and test with a default issue type of subtask. Now, one thing just to be aware of, the conditions for this, these are the only two conditions you get in the Lite version of Subtask Manager. If you want more field types, including custom fields, then you need to go up to the next version of Subtask Manager, the full version. Also, when executing on create issue, you need to be careful that you don't create a chain event. So, for instance, if I said, when I create this issue, I want to create a linked issue A. So when that happens, it creates linked issue A. Now, if I don't have the appropriate conditions in place, then that linked issue A could cause linked issue B to be created off A, and then C to be created off B, etc., etc. And it will continue to go. Now, if you do subtasks, this isn't usually a problem because subtasks can't be created off subtasks, and that will fail then. I'll just save that. Now, As you can see in this project here, I'm currently in a status of backlog. Now, if I transition through to in progress, then that should fire the executor creating the subtasks. As you can see, the type is epic, and it is myself, so the conditions are met for the executor. Here we go, 2 subtasks created. Now, when you're using executors, the problem can sometimes be that if an error occurs, either the user doesn't see it or they're not on the screen at the time. They've gone off onto another screen. Now, if you want to know what's happening, you can come into the admin section of the project, and you can go to STM Lite errors. There's nothing here at the moment, but that will give you the issue, what it's transitioning from, and the error message so that you can find out more details. You can also go to STM Lite Audit, whereas the errors, I think, are held for about 2 weeks. The audit is for about 2 days. This will show you every time an executor is looked at. So in this case, we created the subtasks for DSTM 12. The conditions succeeded. So if they failed, it would have an X here, and it created 2 issues. You also have whether the date and the error message. You could have a little icon here you can click on. Sometimes particular audit record will have more details, like if it's linking an issue through to this one, it will show the linking progress, and sometimes you can go down and try and find where errors happened or what is happening. If you set up an executor and it didn't run, maybe come in here and have a look and see why it didn't run. It may be that the conditions weren't met. That's all for the demo today. Hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in contact with me. Thank you.